Big time money will soon be available for towns and cities in Vermont to invest in housing and climate initiatives. State Treasurer Michael Pieciak joined investment advisors and other officials in Rutland today. ABC 22's Matt Holderman live in the newsroom with the details on exactly how much money is available and where it's coming from. Hi, Matt.
Hey, Lauren. Well, that's right. Now, Pieciak says a total of $85 million is available to be loaned to towns through the state's 10% in Vermont program. Now, all towns have to do is apply to get their share, and the money should be distributed in the form of loans later this year. Municipalities in Vermont are about to get help with two of the state's biggest issues, housing and climate change. It's all thanks to funding that will be distributed by the state treasurer's office.
We met and worked for the last 4 months to come up with what are the areas that would have the biggest impact in the Vermont economy. What should we prioritize?
State Treasurer Mike Pieciak made the announcement in Rutland Monday afternoon, saying his office is making $85 million available to address those issues. The money will come from the state's 10% in Vermont program, which has been around since 2013. It allows the state treasurer's office to invest up to 10% of state money into economic development. Pieciak says in the last few years, the state has made a lot of money through tax revenue, which he largely attributes to a 55% increase in people making more than $100,000 per year moving into the state. That money has added to the state's 10% in Vermont fund substantially, allowing Pieciak to announce these new initiatives. He says housing was the #1 thing he wants to put money towards because it directly affects economic development.
If you speak with businesses and ask them what's their #1 challenge, housing is the thing I've heard for the last year. They can't find workers because those workers can't find homes. Not only is it having an impact on our businesses who want to expand but are unable to, it's having an impact on so many of the essential services that we need to provide to have a safe and thriving communities throughout our state.
For climate change, he says it's the same story. It directly affects Vermont's economy.
Skiing, maple sugaring, fall foliage, agriculture, all of those industries are at risk from the changing climate.
State leaders are already excited about the funding, including Rutland's new mayor, who says the city will be applying for their share of it.
I think the housing piece is probably on the top of everybody's list outside of just Rutland. We're in a log jam here. The ability to grow our economy relies on better housing and more housing.
I'm so excited about this because I believe what the treasurer said, and we all know it to be true, that all roads go back to housing right now.
And Pieciak says the first round of applications will be due on June 1st, and the treasurer's office will make a decision on those applications and how much funding each applicant will get by early July. Now, the money will be sent out in housing and climate loans, which he says will all have low interest rates, since this is money that will be used for significant economic development. Live in the newsroom tonight, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.